step up into the sky.
Hey, Hans, what are we talking about today?
Well, we're going to talk about good marriages versus happy marriages.
Oh, wow.
And the reason I'm saying this is because when people are married, say 50 or 60 years, you know, and they don't talk about how they've been married for that long, and you go to an anniversary party, what happens is that you'll rarely get people who've been married that long say, we have really had a happy marriage.
Yeah.
But they will say that our marriage was a good marriage. And so what I think is that if we aim to have a good marriage rather than sort of have a focus on having a happy marriage, we might actually last the 50, 60 years and at the end of it say, well, we had a good marriage.
So what's the difference? What's the difference between a happy marriage and a good marriage?
Well, it's mainly the way people focus on it. So if you're focusing on a happy marriage, then you're trying to work your hardest to make the other person happy. And sometimes you will put that responsibility on yourself. And so if the other person's not happy, there's something wrong with them, or there's something wrong with you.
I've just felt the weight of the world lift off my shoulders, Hans. So you're actually saying here on Hobart Radio that I no longer need to make my wife happy?
Especially when you're punching above your weight.
It is not your responsibility to make your wife happy.
Wow.
That's a lot of pressure, actually.
And vice versa too, because sometimes you can go in and say, you're not making me happy.
Exactly. And it's kind of like this, you know, some people are in marriages to feel good, others are in marriage to be good. And those who focus on being good in marriage will often feel good. So it's just a focus, you see. So if you're going to focus on having a good marriage, so you want to get connected, you want to talk, you want to be kind and generous to each other. So you're going to be good in the marriage, and you're going to say, I want to work on having a good marriage, where we're interacting, where we're learning from each other, where we're allowing iron to sharpen iron, you know, I'm willing to learn from you. Those sort of things, if you focus on, like, let's have a good marriage, then the outcome might be that you'll have happy moments.
Yeah, okay.
But if you're focusing, I want a happy moment, I want to feel good about
It's
you.
going to be disappointment.
Yeah, most likely, if that's the focus, you see. But if you decide, okay, what I want to be in a good marriage, where we're connected, where we're doing things together, where we're working things out, doing the hard stuff together, because that's good for both of us. And so you focus on what's good for the marriage rather than trying to think of, how can I be happy in this marriage? Because the moment you're not happy, you're thinking, what's wrong with this marriage? Why am I so down?
I need to find something else. I need to do something else to make it happy. So
yeah, that's right, Jeff. If that's the focus.
Yeah.
And often people who want a happy marriage get disappointed because they're going, well, are you in a happy marriage? They'll probably say, no, I'm not. And they think, oh, well, why are you married? But if you say, look, are you in a good marriage? See, that's the different focus. You go, actually, I can say I'm in a good marriage because, you know, we're working things out together, we've got dreams together, you know, we're dealing with kids together, we're dealing with things in the community together, and, you know, we're working things out. And so if I was to describe my marriage with Joe, it would be, it's a good marriage.
Yeah.
We have happy moments. But I wouldn't say, no, we're both happily married, but we're doing it well, which creates happiness.
All right, Hans, I'm sorry, I've never done this before. Am I allowed to come to a talk to the Hands and finish off with, I don't know about that?
Go for it.
Am I allowed to do that?
You're allowed to do that.
Can I just clarify as well, you and I are not married, you have a wife named Joe.
Yes.
Yeah. Some people were wondering.
I'm fully with you, Hans. I love it. I reckon it's great.
Hans, am I allowed to go and think about this and come back and ask you some questions?
Please do.
All right.
Go for it.
I'm going to do that. So you're telling me my goal in life is no longer to be happy, it's to be good.
Yes.
Okay. Some thinking required.
Thanks, Hans.